punching video. This is about this movement, because I could talk for a while about the other things going on in this punch. It's not as simple as just throwing your hand out there. But what we're working on is this movement. So some drills that you can do to develop this movement. Well, for the first thing, just doing it by itself with nothing else going on, learning to move your head from foot to foot, create this arc. My head is dropping on the outside, tossed in the inside, and then drops again on the outside. Turning this knee inward, the heel comes up off the floor. A lot of people will say like stamping out a cigarette. There's a rotation to my hip, and it rotates square. When I rotate this way, it rotates square to my opponent, not beyond. There's no reason to move beyond. So here, hands up always when we're practicing, to here. And usually this is enough to keep you busy for a while, because you also have to learn how to set these feet back down at the correct angle, because only one foot moves at a time before you can lift this heel up to get into this boxer silhouette, right? Which boxing is really about creating nice silhouettes. So this is the silhouette of a right straight, which, as I said, this movement is the movement of boxing. So it's the same movement for a punch, whether I throw it or not. And the lead hook silhouette, which is this, which has this heel up, this knee turned in, the hand up and square, like this. There's a lot more to say about that, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. So just spending time doing this until you can do this while you're watching TV or something, and you can let your mind wander and still keep this movement going. It's going to help you tremendously in the next videos, because these movements are coming back. You're never getting away from this. And if you're having any trouble with this movement, you should not move on and try to do other things. Now, I'm sure there's some coach out there who would disagree with me, but I have taught over 1,400 beginner students, and I can assure you that you are not getting from point A to point B quickly if you are jumping ahead and skipping mastering these basic fundamental drills. You're not going to be looking correct. You're going to be arm punching, and there's a lot of things that you're not going to have the correct supportive movement. Therefore, your technique is never going to be really correct. And you could even win some fights that way, but it would be more like brawling than it would be boxing. If you're going to win technically, you're going to have to learn to move technically. So these are not especially fun, I'm not going to lie. Spending a lot of time doing this gets a little boring, but once you get good at it, it's going to serve you later. Okay, so that's the end for this video.